So we are all victims of financial illiteracy, or we were once victims of financial illiteracy. But wait, hey, beautiful people, how you doing? It's been a while since I last, made these kind of videos, but here we are, better late than never. I'm finally back to this. So I've been here reflecting about my past life, personal introspection, yeah, and I've realized that I've been a victim of financial illiteracy. You know how financial literacy separates us from our handy money, you know? It doesn't allow us to, have money in our pocket. So I've been a victim multiple times, many times, and I've been in this cycle a lot of times. And I realized the main cause of this financial, impulsive spending. I want to tell me like that because I make plans about things I want to do with the money that I earn. And when the money comes, I shift that money or I channel that money to other things. In this guise of urgency, Lord, I need to get out, I need to have this done, I need to, have this and this bought. I know I'm not alone. We are a lot of people battling this vice. We want to get rid of this vice, but it seems hard. Seems like the steepest mountain to hike. Yeah, I had to sit down, get to the backbone of this habit, how this happens, how I'm conditioned to repeat the cycle over and over and over again. And I've come to realize that the more I spend on unplanned things, there are things that I forego, and that has cost me a lot. It has cost me time, opportunity. I've missed out opportunities in this vice. This is how I managed to overcome this vice, this financial vice that has been keeping me at my lowest. The trick is to ask yourself these critical questions. No, we all plan. We want to do things when we get the money, and when the money comes, we don't actually do the things that we intended that money to. We don't actually channel that money to the things that we had intended to spend money on, and spend that money on some other things that weren't in the plan. Yeah, the key is to ask yourself these critical questions. Do I need to, or do I want to? You need to get to the backbone of these questions. You need to get down to the bottom of these questions. Do I really need to spend the money on these things? Because you can plan things, you can have a plan how you want to spend your money, and there are things that can't wait. Health, food, like essential needs, they can't wait. You need to have shelter, you need to have food, you need to have electricity, water bills, all that. Those are essential. Those things can't wait. So if you had planned your money on, maybe, let's say, buying a car, but then water bills kick in, you need to first cater for the water bills, because that's a need, that's a necessity. And there are things that can wait. Let me say you need to buy land, and the urge for buying a car kicks in. You can postpone buying a car and buy land, because land is an asset. A car is a liability. You always need to cater for it. You need to buy gas, maintenance, repair, insurance. So that's a liability, and land is an asset. I don't mean to say that land is a need, but land is an asset. So you need to ask yourself, do I need to, or do I want to? A lot of times I've spent money on things that I thought I needed, but in the actual sense, I actually just wanted them. Partying, eating out, travel, those are wants. They aren't needs. And there are things that needed urgency, investment, buying property, buying assets actually. So the moment I realized, or the moment I started asking myself these two questions, do I need to spend, or do I want to spend? I know a lot of us, we are conditioned that we need to spend. We need to spend just because the money has arrived. If you ain't sure of where to spend your money, just save it. Just stack it up somewhere. Just let it be there until your mind is right, until you come back to your senses, until you have that clear mind of where you want to spend your money, of where you want to channel your money to. Instead of just spending just because the money has arrived, you are just conditioned to spend. The arrival of money conditions you to spend, but not the necessity of you spending. So this has helped me a lot. This has helped me a lot. I have a little money that comes my way. This is the question I ask myself. Do I need to spend this money? Or do I want to spend this money? If I'm not clear about the answer of those two, I just keep the money. And if the answer is clear that I want to spend, then I'm not spending that money, because that's just a want. Unless otherwise, but I'm not spending that money, because wants can wait. I can postpone buying a car. I can't postpone buying food. I can't postpone having shelter. I can't postpone clothing myself. So if it's a need, I will spend urgently. I will spend. If it's a want, then I will postpone that, or I will save that money, or invest that money in something that the returns of investment will buy this want. I will spend that money into investing, and the returns on that investment is what I will use to buy this want. Yeah? Hope you get this. Hope you get that. I had to learn this the hard way, through experience. I know the world teaches in a harsh way, but it's the best teacher. The best teacher. Yeah? And I'm so grateful that I can't say that I totally overcame this habit of impulsive spending, but at least it's not like I'm not conditioned to spending that carelessly like I used to. I always have a second thought of where my money goes. Yeah. All right, guys. That's it. See you in the next one. Do you need to spend, or do you want to spend? The answer is in your hands, and the actions in your control, right? Peace and love. See you guys. Bye.